Hello everybody, happy Friday and welcome back to my channel. I'm that doll guy and I had a few minutes. I was actually in the middle of a project and I thought, you know what? I might as well just film this for my channel. So, just so people can see what I do with just some very simple restorations. So what I'm doing here is I have a vintage Barbie and a Integrity Dolls Dynamite Girl. And if you look, you'll see that my vintage Barbie, and granted this is a 1965 Teach an American Girl head, she is not on the correct body. I'm still hunting for a nice bend leg body for her. But anyway, so we see that she has a rather wide, unfeminine stance. And this Dynamite Girl from Integrity Toys, fresh out of the package, has just a little bend in the leg at the ankle, which is not uncommon. So we're going to straighten out these legs today. I'm going to show you what I do to straighten them out. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. So the video, I might edit it in parts where I'm actually doing stuff, so I might have to like start and stop. And anyway, I'm just not, I say before, I've said it again, I'm not a good YouTuber. So what we're going to do is we have some boiled water that you'll want to make sure is in, kind of like tempered glass so it doesn't shatter. And you also want to make sure you obviously don't burn yourself. So I have a little ball jar and I have a glass just for the job at hand. So this has been boiled and now it's just been kind of sitting for a couple minutes to just take the edge off that heat. I have some elastic hair ties and just some paper towels that I have accordion folded into strips. What we're going to do is we're going to soak these dolls. The Integrity doll is going to go in the little jar because I just need to do her ankle. And the American Girl is going to go into the taller glass because we want to get that whole leg kind of soak in so we can kind of reform them to kind of come together. By the way, sorry for doll nudity, but we are grown, so let's just not worry about it. So I'm going to try to get these dolls into the water and soaking. So we will see them when they're in their bath next. So I have just dunked my dolls into the hot water. We have my Dynamite Girl's Elton just ankle deep soaking, getting her ankles and legs and shins nice and soft. And I had to change glasses for my American Girl. It didn't go high enough, and this probably still isn't even as high as it probably should be because I really would like to get those upper thighs and hips kind of warmed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to let them soak for a few minutes. Then we're going to take them out. We're going to wrap these strips of paper towel around where we want to adjust the leg and straighten it and fasten it with the hair ties. The reason why we use these accordion style strips of paper towel is we don't want to do, when the vinyl's hot, we don't want to have indents from our hair ties in the leg once the vinyl cools. We don't want to have that little indentation of what this would cause. I'm not sure if I'm even saying that right, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So we're going to just let them sit and soak. A little bit about these girls. The American Girl, she came on a 1965 bend like body. I got this girl, I think I just got her head. And I did have a darker Tishan, which I like, but the darker Tishan had a little bit of a lip rub. I'm really anal about that. So I got this gal who still has some of the peach color in her lip, her original lip color, which used to be coral. These gals tend to fade and their heads tend to get a little bit tan, but the American Girl bending body is a little bit more tan than the straight legs. So she'll be a better match once I get her on the correct body. But see how she has like a little bit of that coral left in her peachy lip? You don't see that very often. So I nabbed her. She has some lighter, it's like a lighter Tishan color compared to what I had, and so I don't mind getting like another darker Tishan to go with this gal, but I'm a lip person, so they have to be perfect, and those are pretty nice. And this is my Elton, which just came out of the box, Rooted Eyelashes from Integrity Toys. She's from the 2008 wave. I think she was from the Jason Wu convention, the platinum blonde was, because I think she was normally made as a Tishan, so she's a variant. So these gals are soaking. Once we take them out of their little spas, their little saunas or whatever, then we're going to, again, I'll show you how I wrap the legs so you can see what they're going to look like and then what it's going to do. Okay, so here we're back, and we have the elastics and the paper towel wrapped around the problem areas. So again, Elton from the Dynamite Girls needed to have her ankle straightened out, and Barbie needed to just have a more feminine gait, we'll say. She was a little bit wide-legged, or I don't know what you call it. So we're going to try to give her a more, I guess, model-type stance. So that's how they are going to sit overnight until they cool. Then tomorrow we'll take off the elastics and the paper towel. We'll see how we did. Just a side note, Elton had some box hair, and it was kind of just, you know, she was wearing her hat in the package, and it was just a little bit boxy. She had a few kind of pressed waves in it that weren't supposed to be, because she's supposed to have perfectly straight hair. So just as a side note, what I did was, see, I want to get that, I'd like to ideally get that wrinkle out of there, but it might take a few weeks for it just to kind of fall out on its own. But I did give her hair just a dip in her hot water. Little, I don't know if you call it a boil perm, but a little hot water to kind of take that box hair out of it. So anyway, so we're going to check on these gals tomorrow, and we'll see how they look. So we'll see you all tomorrow. And good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning, and as I promised, I would show you, after taking off the elastics and the paper towel, after the legs have cooled for a night, the difference that they have achieved. So if you remember, we had Elton from the Dynamite Girls had a ankle that was a little bit wonky looking, and we had our American Girl had on a standard straight leg Barbie body, who just her legs were just more open than they should have been for a lady. So all better with just boiled water, elastics and paper towels, and then allowed to cool overnight. And here we go. So I'm not sure if you want me to give a little spin so you can kind of see. Not the best stand. That's a Kaiser stand. I think she might would stand better if she had the shoes on. But anyway, so her legs are more together, and her ankles are together too. So anyway, maybe I'll be doing a little bit more with just some simple everyday restorations for the beginner. So you guys enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Stay inside.